Guys, welcome to another video. Today is the first day of October, which means it's the latest trend which is going on in Inktober. So the materials we're gonna need would be gray shade markers, and the rule is to use inks. So I have a bunch of markers here, ink pen, Vito scale pencils, and a lot of bunch of other markers that I will use. And the theme I'm gonna go is with black and white. So I bought this Chinese company ink pen, which is Shafir, and we're gonna use black ink in it, and we're gonna use this to make our first day theme, which is gonna be Libra Horoscope. So I hope it turns good, since it's not gonna be any dark theme. So I'm gonna start with taking a pencil, and we're gonna draw the outline so it gives a good and neat impact. So you guys are gonna need a separate book for this, since book theme is being famous these days, and I don't think the sketchbook will work out because it's gonna be like a portrait type of session. So I'm gonna start with making the outline of the face of our art. So I'm gonna you've seen in the intro, it's gonna be a girl with this measurements, what do you call it, yeah, in her shoulders, and there's gonna be this little bowls or plates over it. So let's go towards the drawing, making the arm. So there's gonna be this relaxation pose. I don't want her to be carrying that rod from which she's gonna measure, since it's the basic sign of Libra. And in the October, the horoscope is Libra, so I thought why not just start with that. I'm using pencil and scale for measurements, and this is gonna be my rough outline. I will erase it later. So now this is how you're starting to make the pendulum, I guess. Call it pendulum, maybe. And you can see the outline that it's gonna be made of simple shapes right now. And there's gonna be long hair, her eyes will be closed, and there's gonna be this peaceful expression over, making it look a bit spiritual and a bit relaxing. So what I'm gonna do is start making a few lines to making the strands of the hair right down from her shoulders. Now I'm gonna put some hair in front of it, of the rod, and some hair in front of the dress, and some of it back, making it look like a good dimensions, giving the dimensions to my art. So now I thought I wouldn't give out that flicks of hair. In most anime characters they do that, so I'm gonna go with half division. Now we're gonna make is the sleeves, and yeah, I'm gonna make a choker, little simple choker. So I'm giving it a curve so it does not messes up the raw design. So now let's put the dress, and now it's gonna be long, there's gonna be no ends in the dress, and I'm gonna draw a circle which is gonna be pulled back at the end so it gives good impact. So now I'm gonna take a marker and start giving the outline of this, so it does not mixes up with the curves I'm gonna give to my dress. After doing that, we're gonna just outline the hair. Later I will just erase everything, giving it a neat look. So don't worry about that. Do put all your ideas out on the paper and don't worry about it. The best thing I like using about inks is that you could put shades, you could correct your outlines, and you can double light them. So I hope I do this whole month, I complete the whole month of Inktober, and I really hope I could do some improvements on my channel, on my art, since some people say it's a really gives you improvement and helps you a lot. So I've given addition to the earrings, and I have given addition to her shoulders, since I've made them a little compressed it a bit, and it gives a good like, I think, detailing. So let's put some flowers, since I had not put them before. It completes the look, and it gives us a really good, you know, nice flower touch to it. And we're gonna put the flower themes on her sleeves as well from the up, and we're gonna put a little lace design down her shoulders. So now what we're gonna do is from where the hair ends, we're gonna put a lot of design in that, so it works out the way. Now let's just outline from the inner corner and take it all down. I will be highlighting some part inside and some of the part later, since it will give it a good dimension, and there's gonna be a lot of blacks in this. So I hope I don't end up outlining too much. Now let's put some detailing on her sleeves. And I'm gonna put some ruffle designs so it gives a wavy look. So I think about giving that little grass you have all over the rod, giving, because now we've added flowers. So to complete the look, that should be all on the pendulum. So it gives a good touch up to that as well. Some use this as a really scary theme. I will be doing a really scary theme. If you guys have not checked out my Instagram, I have posted what I'm planning for the rest of the Inktober. Since today is the 1st of October, I hope this video goes well and uploads on time. And I will try to give the same time to everything. And you guys can see what I'm planning. There's this evil princess theme coming tomorrow, and it will be the end of the video. I will put that on the annotations, and there's gonna be a theme of dark themes of vampires and stuff that I'm gonna do this in October, since October also includes Halloween, and it really comprises of lots of ideas here come through. So please guys, do recommend me something, and do tell me something that I should do this in October, so I might change my plans and stuff like that. So I have some dashes over things I've posted and even on my Facebook page of Zubiart, so you guys can see that. So mostly I've done most of the outline now, and now we're gonna give those round balls to the rods, and now we're gonna add is the grassy texture I was talking about. So you can see I pulled up the dress, and that's not gonna go black. So when I'm gonna fill it, you should be careful not to blacken up the dress too much, and we're gonna use those gray shade ink Copics to give some dimensions to the art layer, and you guys will be seeing that as well. So now let's put some details to the eyes, to the brows, and even start with the pendulum. So this is like a thread-like structure. I'm not giving it too much outline, and I skipped with making a deep plate. So I've done with flat plates. They give a good look and give it a light theme, because if it's heavy, it's gonna make it look like a lot of stress over the girl that I've made right now. And if it's light, it's gonna give it a good theme, and it's gonna match what I'm making. So use an HB pencil, since make sure you use light pencils which are erasable and they don't leave a trace, because that will mess up your book. So now what we're gonna do is place some paper, since I'm gonna take a really strong marker of black, so it might stain the other page, so you gotta be really careful on that. And now you guys can see I am not staining the dress, and I'm just working out the circle. Make sure you don't mess up the circle and make it in other pentagon deep shapes or any other weird shape, so you gotta be careful with that. So after you're done, if you think one side is going a bit ahead, you could correct that later, so there's no problem. So I'm gonna skip on this process, and I'm gonna show you guys the finished form. So I know you guys got the idea of it and you guys can, complete this. So I will be skipping this and showing you guys how I maintain the other steps as I do so. So you guys can see how pretty it looks after it is erased. Now this picture is erased. I did erase it, and then I'm showing you guys how I'm coloring the rest of it. So it gives a really neat look. Now this is what it looks like when you have completed the whole circle. Now we're taking gray shade markers. I think this is, I don't know, graphite, I think. Now what we're doing is we're gonna double shade the hair, and we are gonna outline the markers of the flowers. I meant flowers. So it gives like, shows which hair strands are going outward, which hair strands are going backward, and yeah. So let's zoom in a bit because it was really blurry and you guys were not able to see. And yeah, since most of you tell me that the videos, since I take it from afar, you're not able to see from where I'm sketching, where I'm not. So that's how I'm zooming in and out so you guys could be proper for you. So we're gonna go smoothly from where strands I think should be better off being light, it should be dark. If you want to make a really dark shade, do double line it or take a different or darker, intensity marker. So right now we're just looking at the hair strands, then I'm gonna go with the dress. So yep. Now we're gonna go towards the dress, and I'm gonna just zoom out a bit so you guys see how, because it's visible to see the dress, it was harder to see the hairs. So we're gonna zoom out, and you're gonna just put some light shade. I'm gonna start off with light markers, then I'm gonna go with darker thin markers, and that's gonna help making it look pretty and look really prominent. So the end, you can see we're almost reached where you can properly see what was being made and out of it. So you can also see that in the introduction of the video. So it's easy. So I hope this is not too much dark theme. My theme will be black and white throughout the whole month, and this will make it really good and impactful. And let me know if you guys have any ideas for any dark themed characters, or since I'm doing evil princesses, let me know in the comments that which princess should I make. Should it be Cinderella? I don't wanna go with Snow White because um she doesn't match the theme, but the poison apple will be another theme that I'm doing. You can see that list in my Instagram, so it will be easy for you guys to know what I'm making, what I'm not making, what I'm up to next day. And yeah, so the rods, I'm gonna put some of the background there, so it's giving it a 2D dimension look of my art. So we're gonna zoom in, and since it's complete and it's been done well, I'm gonna take a White-O and do my signature on the black side of the sheet. I don't have that thin white pens, gel pens that you use, but you can be creative. If you have that, it will be easy. You can be creative, no offense. So I'm gonna take this pencil and write my name down. So I hope this video was short and you saw it all and you liked it. So let me just write the date so I keep the track of this Inktober video. So if you guys really liked it, let me know, give it a thumbs up, share it if you can, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you, bye bye, and have a nice day.